Well, speaking of RHONY, I got some good news for the Roansta. A little bit of good news for the Roansta. I didn't hate it. Oh my gosh. I actually see, I'm kind of getting into it. Episode 3. I'm kind of starting to understand the Roansta. Now, is it because they're in my backyard in the Hamptons and SAG? I don't know. I don't think so. I think the girls are growing on me. The gals are growing on me. Look, we got a mixed bag here. A lot of you don't really like this, and a lot of you are really loving it. So, I get it. I liked it. Again, I don't really know where Erin's house is in Sag Harbor. I think it's inland. It ain't near me and Luann and Zarin, but Sag Harbor residents. Let's represent Erin. I had no idea. If I knew this, I would have talked to her about this when she was here. I don't know why I thought she was in a different part of the Hamptons. Okay, David, you're lost in the weeds again, girl. And we're driving out, and here we go again. I kind of like this whole thing where, Raquel, they think she wanted to sit in the front seat. Turns out she really didn't. I'm liking Sai. I think Sai is like, I don't find Sai fake. I find her to be like, let's just call it what it is. And I find her to be real. I don't feel like she's stirring it up. I like the Sai Ubah friendship. Raquel never said she wanted to sit in the front seat. So I'm on a team Ubah and Sai for this. It's not really a big deal, but loving it. And I don't know. I'm not hating this. So I'm loving that. I mean, not much happened. We're still in the cheese category where we're not really fighting over much. We're still fighting over, whether someone could sit in the front seat and whether Jenna had whether Jetta's poor. But I mean, isn't this what everybody wanted? We don't want toxic, and Jersey's too toxic, and Rena was too toxic, and now the OC is too toxic. So, like, look, we can't have it both ways. We can't try that this is totally fucking boring and and then the other stuff is too toxic. But I didn't hate it. We get there. I love how Brynn references Raquel driving alone, and she's like, what is she doing? Just sitting in the car alone, listening to a podcast. Yes, girl, please listen to a podcast. Please listen to this podcast, actually. That would be nice. I would love that. And Jenna drives up in her Bentley. Again, if I had a car, I'd want a Bentley, white outside, tan inside. I love it. And Sai seems to be bringing a clothing rack of some sort. I think we're there for 2 days in the Hamptons. We have a Ferrari. Raquel pulls up in her Ferrari. Nothing major happening. Yet now we get into the whole telephone thing, and Brynn apparently told Jenna, Sai hates you or Sai talks about you. Sai lets us know that Jenna's just an old lady that can't remember stuff. Oh, by the way, Jenna too is growing on me. Jenna, who I found so odd and so strange, she's growing on me this season. She really, really is growing on me. So there's that. And what else? Then they go to dinner at Calissa. Love it. Been there many times. It is great. I guess maybe that is why it's growing on me because I'm seeing all my places here. Although New York is my place and they go everywhere in New York, and that doesn't really grow on me. So we love the choice for dinner. Great place. Seems like they're there off season. And at this dinner, I'm really okay. Raquel, welcome. I like getting to know a little bit more about Raquel. I love hearing about, the art world and how, they weren't accepting of her selling the art, and now they are. And I love how she's with the wife on a motorcycle gag, and then the wife proposes to her when like the Harleys pull off to the side. So I Raquel is she's got a few points this episode, not popping off the page. She's not Erica Jane season 1, Dorinda who came in later on, Dorit. We have a lot of real winners right away. She's not that But she's growing on me, this Raquel. I mean, we're only in the first season, episode 3, but she's growing on me. Then they're talking about the next day for breakfast. They're gonna go to Provisions. Love Provisions. That is down the street from me, walking distance, 45 seconds. Let me tell you about Provisions. Now, it is like their Caesar salad, but you got to get the extra Caesar dressing on the side. It's really good to get the Caesar salad with chicken, and you get the extra Caesar dressing on the side. Now they have a great hot sauce. So what you got to do is Caesar salad with chicken, extra Caesar dressing on the side. You get to take the hot sauce yourself. I love when you can take a condiment yourself. I love it. You know what I'm saying? You ever go to like the Chinese and you're like, can I have extra duck sauce and mustard? And they give you like 2 packets of duck sauce and 2 packets of the hot mustard. Now, what the fuck do you want me to do with that? Okay. I like it when you could just go in and pick up the Chinese and then you can take like, I prefer 20 duck sauce and like 35 hot mustard. Okay. You take all of that, you throw it in the bag, and then you really use it. So don't give me 2 packets. So at Provisions, the hot sauce you take yourself and you put it in like a little, like one of those little cups. So you take the hot sauce yourself, take as much as you want. You put that in the thing. You take the Caesar salad out. You mix in a little bit of the extra dressing. Now you put a little hot sauce in there. Now, their hot sauce, that's another thing. Don't tell me it's a hot sauce without it being really hot. Like when I order Thai food here in New York and in LA, like lately there's this option. I don't know. I don't remember this from the past where you can do it like regular, spicy, or extra spicy. I always choose extra, extra spicy. Now, let me tell you, it's like everyone I'm ordering with is like, oh my God, and blah, blah, blah. It ain't fucking spicy. Okay. So this hot sauce, though, is really, really, really hot. So that's the good news about this hot sauce at Provisions. So you take that, you mix a little bit into the Caesar salad. Delicious, 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 delicious. Okay, so, but we never went to Provisions. So maybe that's what they ordered the next morning. They had breakfast, but they said they were going to go to Provisions, and I didn't see it. So I'm a little bit upset about that. Rebecca Minkoff, we learn a little more about her. We learn about the upbringing in Scientology that as long as you're not on drugs, you get birth control. So there you go, Rebecca. And she was going to move in with a guy. Look, that's such a New York thing. I've never done it, but it is such a New York thing where it's like when you're young, yeah, you move in, you save on the rent, right? Does that it really is a New York thing. Like when you're young and you're like, oh God, I guess we're like kind of dating and it's kind of okay. And like